Top three.
So there are 3 different plants that we have that are always successful. You know, some of them are roses, some of them are hibiscus, all that. This could be number 1. Every year that we bring hummingbird mint in, it sells out year after year after year. And there's a couple of reasons for that. Number 1, it is gorgeous, all right? Look at the different spikes of flowers. Number 2, the aroma is intoxicating. The leaves smell like a mint. In fact, there are people that make tea out of it.
Yes.
All right, the flowers have this citrusy honey. I can't even explain it. So I always tell people, put this in an entryway. Maybe in your, like 2 of them in your front door, right? And by the way, you are getting 2 of these.
Yeah.
So you can flank your front door or put them in front of a window or a window box, whatever you want to do. They are amazing, and they sell out every year. Carrie, take it away.
Yeah, there's a reason these are so popular, and I'm so glad we were able to bring them back. I love this one because you're getting all 3 varieties of the hummingbird in one collection. So we've got these nice lemony, eye-catching, popping blooms. We've got this tangerine orange in there, and then, of course, this bright raspberry color. And this is great. This is a tough plant, right? It's a compact perennial, very hardy. It's gonna come back year after year, and it can take cold temperatures as well. So we're talking about it can go down to -10 degrees. Now, this will give you more blooms than almost any other hummingbird, and it's deer resistant. I know that's really important to some of you. The thing is that these leaves, which smell so good to humans, right? That minty, citrusy smell, we love it. The deer and rabbits, they cannot stand it. So it's almost like a force field.
Yeah.
Great container plants. They're never gonna get much bigger than this, but this is how it is arriving.
Look at how healthy
right
it is.
Here. Look at this, right?
I love
so
the little bit of like almost a red on the stem.
Purpley, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, and again, just smells delicious.
So the reason we call it hummingbird mint, and I'm gonna turn it a little bit to this red shoot right here, okay? So hummingbirds have basically like a proboscis. It's a long tongue that comes out, and that's how they feed. Because I lived in Arizona, and I had hummingbird feeders all over the place, and they're amazing to watch. And your kids will flip out when they watch a hummingbird. What's it like 6,000 beats per minute or whatever?
Right.
So why they like this, and I'll hold this down so you can see. Each one of these spikes of flowers has like 50 to 75 blossoms on it. Each one is a feeding station for a butterfly, for a honeybee, for a hummingbird. So they flock to it, and they absolutely love it. The same reason we love the scent, that's what draws them in. And they know when they come here, they can eat there all day.
Yep.
They got it. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet.
That's right. A constant source of nectar for those hummingbirds. And what we really like about this plant, you know, typically when you have a perennial, because it comes back year after year, it doesn't quite give you that pop. This one will give you that pop. It basically acts like an annual, but in the perennial form. And I know those are kind of some weird, you know, words for you, but annual means it only lasts 1 season. It's not gonna come back. It's gonna go big, it's gonna go hard, and then it'll be done. Perennials come back year after year. So they're typically not this vivacious and this bright. And that's why this is such a special plant. And again, for the entire summer, you're gonna be getting blooms. And it is, if you love hummingbirds, which they are in every single state in the United States except for Hawaii. Which we don't feel sorry for her.
So now we don't know if Hawaii has bananas or hummingbirds.
We'll Google it, you know.
So when you order, we make it easy for you, right? By the way, there's 300 left. When you order, if you live in the South, so if you live in South Texas or you live down there at the bottom of California or Florida, you're gonna be the first to get your plants because it's obviously warmer. As you move up the country, you can see that it gets a little bit cooler all the way to the top where you've got Montana, all those states way up there, and you got Maine and New Hampshire. So you will get yours a little bit later. The reason we do that is we want your plants to grow. And you need to make sure that your soil and your weather is ready for that. So you're not gonna be charged for this until they ship. So let's say you live in South Dakota. You're not gonna pay for this until like the end of April.
Right.
So you're gonna get it, and man, it is so fun when it comes in the mail because you don't have to go to a garden store where everything is picked over. You don't know if it's full of insects. Everything is controlled by us and our wonderful, wonderful garden team. These will be delivered, and all you got to do is pop them in the ground. And remember, one of the tips that Carrie always says is, you got to get it out of the plant thing that it's in, the container. Because that was its holding pen. That's like when you have a baby. You don't leave it in the hospital. You got to get it out of there, and you got to put it in its little crib. So that's what you're going to do when you get these. 200 left.
Yep. And remember, you're getting 2 of them. So they are fabulous in containers.
Yeah.
And because, right? So you're getting both of them. I only have one of the ship samples here with me, but they come super healthy. It's going to be delivered right to your door, so you don't have to go to the nursery. You don't have to brave the crowds, right? You don't have to question what kind of nursery it came from. You can trust Leaf and Petal. Our reputation depends on your success. And that's why we always include one of our planting guides so you know exactly how to plant it.
Not everybody is you, Carrie.
Yeah, well, we want to make things better for you. We want to make it easier.
My
So
Lord.
we just love this.
Everything
I'm so happy everybody's loving them.
Gone again. We're 2 for 2. All right.
Sold out? Oh, no.
Yeah, you sold out. No, oh, good.
I know. I just feel